Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Miami Heat honor Pat Riley in epic fashion with Pat Riley Court at Kaseya Center. The Miami Heat announced on Monday that all current and future courts in the franchise's home arena will be dedicated to Pat Riley. Miami's home court will now be known as Pat Riley Court at Kaseya Center, and Riley's signature will be inscribed on the court. This is a massive honor for Riley, who has been instrumental in Miami's success both as a coach and as an executive. 30 years, 3 championships, countless moments, none of it would have been possible without Pat Riley at the helm of the ship, Heat managing general partner Mickey Arison said in a statement issued by the team. Pat has accomplished so much for this franchise and this city that it's only fitting his name is forever etched on the hardwood, where every day we will be reminded of his impact on the game and the Heat. As a coach, Riley went 454 to 395 as Miami's head coach across 11 seasons, leading the franchise to an NBA title in the 2005 to 2006 season. The Heat beat the Dallas Mavericks in 6 games in the NBA Finals, led by an amazing showing from Finals MVP Dwayne Wade. Riley won 34 playoff games as Miami's head coach, and he's now become one of the best executives in the NBA. Riley helped build the Big Three of Wade, Chris Bosh and LeBron James that made 4 consecutive NBA Finals for the Heat, winning 2 titles in the process. While the Heat haven't won a title since then, Riley has still built championship-caliber teams. Ahead of the 2019-20 season, Riley brought in Jimmy Butler to lead the Heat franchise, and the 6-time All-Star immediately took the team to the NBA Finals. While the Heat lost to the Los Angeles Lakers, they showed that they had some young pieces on the roster around Butler that could help them compete for a championship. 2 of those pieces, Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro, are still with the franchise and have helped Miami reach the playoffs in each of the last 5 seasons since Butler joined the franchise. Herro reacted on social media to the news that Riley would be honored by the Heat. The Heat made another trip to the NBA Finals in the 2022-23 season with a different set of role players than the 2020 team in Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Max Strus and Haywood Highsmith. Now, the Heat are on a mission to get back to the finals after a first-round exit in the playoffs last season. If they can make a deep playoff run and potentially win a title, it would only make the Heat franchise honoring Riley even more special. The Heat will unveil their new-look court to honor Riley when they open the 2024-25 regular season against the Orlando Magic at Kaseya Center on October 23. Heat coach Erik Spoelstra shares latest on injuries impacting star players. The Miami Heat's annual red, white and pink game was missing 2 key names. Heat players Tyler Herro and Jamie Jaquez Jr. were both sidelined for the inter-squad scrimmage due to injuries. Herro was out with a right groin strain while Jaquez was absent with a left groin strain. Wing Josh Richardson also didn't play, as he is still recovering from shoulder surgery. Heat coach Erik Spoelstra figured fans would overreact to the news of Herro and Jaquez, and he was right. People were flooding the comment sections of posts with concerns about the former 6th man of the year's minor injury turning major. Spoelstra was quick to shut down the commotion, sharing, "I'm calculating all the headlines right now, but I need everyone to take a big breath. It's clear neither injury is worth stressing over, especially considering they have roughly 2 weeks prior to the start of the regular season." The Heat start their year on October 23 against the Orlando Magic. Both are each expected to take leaps this season, as Herro looks to remain healthy and find some consistency in his shot. Alternatively, Jaquez is excited for an increased role without Caleb Martin in the rotation, emphasizing a need to improve his outside shot and defensive prowess. The Miami Heat just wrapped up their training camp in the Bahamas, and head coach Erik Spoelstra had nothing but good things to say about it. "We've loved it," Spoelstra said. It's been a very productive camp for us here in this place where we have the court, and then it's also been good for us being outside, taking in the Bahamas air. We've had some good dinners. All of it has just been really good. Spoelstra couldn't help but mention that the last time the Heat held training camp in the Bahamas, they reached the NBA Finals. We love it down here, Spoelstra added. All the players love it, the staff loves it, Mickey Arison loves being down here in the Bahamas. They have such a presence down here with Carnival Cruise Line. We've had great experiences when we've come down here. I believe the last time we were down here, we went to the finals. So if you can guarantee that and then get us to that next step, we'll come down here every year. The last time the Heat held training camp in the Bahamas was before the 2022-23 season. Of course, that season ended with Miami making a miraculous run to the finals against the Denver Nuggets, despite entering the playoffs as the number 8 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Heat also held training camp in the Bahamas before the 2013-14 and 2016-17 seasons, and the team reached the NBA Finals in the 2013-14 season as well. Miami didn't win the NBA Finals in any of the aforementioned seasons, but if training in the Bahamas somehow increases the team's chances of getting that far, then there may be good things ahead for the team in the 2024-25 campaign. The Heat are in need of a resurgent season after they took a quick exit in the 2024 NBA playoffs. The squad's first-round series against the Boston Celtics lasted just 5 games, marking Miami's quickest playoff elimination since the 2020-21 season. In preparation for the upcoming season, the Heat will soon open their preseason slate, starting with a game against the Charlotte Hornets on Tuesday. That will be the first of 5 preseason games for Miami before the team opens its regular season against the Orlando Magic on October 23. Spoelstra recently admitted that seeing the Celtics win the 2024 NBA title gave the Heat some different motivation this offseason, something that will hopefully be visible when the new season begins. Miami is still trying to capture its first NBA title since its Big Three era and add a 4th championship to accompany the ones the franchise took home in 2006, 2012 and 2013. Miami Heat land Kawhi Leonard from Los Angeles Clippers in blockbuster proposed trade. The Jimmy Butler era in South Beach might be nearing its end. The 35-year-old did not receive a contract extension from the Miami Heat this offseason and could become a free agent next summer if he decides to opt out of his player option. Thus, the Heat's championship window might be getting narrower by the day. Could it lead to them making a win-now move? Kawhi Leonard's time with the Los Angeles Clippers has not proven to be the grand success it was envisioned to be. Back when he joined the Clippers, Kawhi was coming off a championship-winning campaign with the Toronto Raptors. A team with Paul George looked like a recipe for success. Instead, it proved to be a bit of a disaster. Both George and Kawhi struggled with fitness issues over their time in Los Angeles. The Clippers never even got close to a championship. Now, George has left to join the Philadelphia 76ers. Kawhi signed an extension not too long ago, but starting on a fresh page could make sense for the Clippers. Could it lead Kawhi being traded away? A proposed trade idea would see him land in Miami. Daniel Alameda suggested a trade on TWSN that would see the Heat receive Kawhi while the Clippers would get Tyler Herro, Nikola Jovic, Josh Richardson, 2025 first-round pick and 2027 first-round pick, lottery protected. Explaining the trade idea further, Alameda wrote, "For Miami, this deal gives them the final piece to their championship puzzle without gutting their roster. Kawhi Leonard's championship experience and defensive ability would complement their existing stars, and with Butler and Adebayo still in place, they'd have a team that can compete for a title immediately. That would be a scary team for opposition offenses. But at the same time, one has to question the idea of adding Kawhi to a roster that has already been struggling with injury problems. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kawhi Leonard? Leave your opinion in the comments.